Is he going to jail? If so, how much time? No, he's not going to jail, dude. No, I don't think so. Why can't you admit that on some level it's self-defense without being completely biased? Because it's bullshit.
The evidence is the evidence, guys. I can't change the facts of the story.
There's like the stages of cope, okay? There's the stages of cope. Either one, was my narrative and every piece of media I consume a little bit biased for like a whole year?
He shot people who attacked him, you goblin? No, the first person that he shot did not attack him.
The first person he shot was chasing after him. There's enough there, in my opinion, that Kyle Rittenhouse can reasonably believe that his life was in danger and that he used his weapon in self-defense. That's the argument that I'm trying to make.
As the verdict ticks closer and closer, regardless of the outcome, one thing is clear. A whole lot of left-leaning influencers really jumped the gun on this one. And it was all for what? To jump on that juicy breaking news subject? What a joke. These type of people are always so eager to project their political biases onto a breaking news subject to prove some kind of point about their political opposition.
We're learning that he had this obsession, absolute obsession with being part of a police department. I want to end this story with a quick video of Kellyanne Conway, who has chosen to reject any idea, any notion that Rittenhouse was inspired by Donald Trump's bigotry, hatred, and promotion of violence. Let's take a look.
Boy, did Anna's early statements age poorly or what? I mean, hey, at least she's rolled back her initial comments.
And initially, I was under the assumption that Rittenhouse was the person who was chasing after Joseph Rosenbaum, that's how it had started. But I was wrong about that, okay? So I want to correct the record. I was, in fact, wrong about that.
But I'm not so sure if that's because she has morals or if she's just afraid of being sued at a later date.
The evidence, in my opinion, is so overwhelmingly in support of the self-defense argument that Kyle Rittenhouse is making that we really don't need the judge to chime in the way he's been chiming in lately.
You know, that's pretty awesome that you're saying that now. But it's not like it only took you a year to come around to the position. And is it just because you're afraid of being sued? Honestly, everything about this case was pretty clear days after it happened. I mean, if you're willing to put in the effort to look into it, and considering you're a news organization, that's exactly what you should be doing. Your guys' reporting around the subject for the last year has been laughable at best, and honestly, malicious at worst. I think Destiny has put this in the best words I've heard so far.
Hasan's point is that there are problems with the criminal justice system. I don't think he's writing the whole thing off. Wrong. Here's what people are doing, okay? There's like the stages of cope, okay? There's the stages of cope. Initially, it was obvious because you'd read all the headlines. Kyle Rittenhouse shot and killed two poor, I guess black men maybe. They're BLM, Antifa, super soldiers, and what other brave, valiant hero that was trying to... Now that like the actual evidence is being forced in front of your eyes, you're like the goblin in the basement. Oh, the light, oh. And now that you have to reconcile, it's like, okay, well, either one, was my narrative and every piece of media I consume a little bit biased for like a whole year? Nah, they're all just white supremacist, racist, yeah.
Honestly, this rings so true when looking at Ana and Hasan. You have Ana when the incident just happened, spouting every common narrative the left conjures up for a year. Now you have her possibly afraid of getting sued, so she comes out with a massive apology and all of a sudden becomes a whole lot more reasonable in her takes on this situation. Now, let's see how Hasan's stages of cope worked out for him.
He shot people who attacked him, you goblin? No, the first person that he shot did not attack him. After that, people were rushing him to get his gun out of his hands because he shot and killed someone. What the are you saying, dude? Sorry.
Here, we have him at the start, just getting basic facts wrong. And the only explanation is malice, bias, or maybe even laziness.
Why can't you admit that on some level it's self-defense without being completely biased? Because it's bullshit. You can't go and be like, I'm gonna defend the 7-Eleven in another state and then start rolling around and waving my gun around, and then when someone rushes me, I kill them, and then other people try to stop me from killing further people, and I kill more people, and then I get away with it. I'm defending myself. Are you defending yourself, or are you defending property? Oh, you were defending property, and then you defended yourself on the process of defending property. Got it.
What a wonderful straw man you've created, Hasan. As if the situation you described was anything remotely like what happened in Kenosha. You can't just throw a bunch of words together and call it an analogy for something. Are you just playing off of your audience and saying what you think they want to hear? Or do you actually believe these things? Let's see how this argument progressed over time. Did he learn his lesson and publicly apologize like Ana? Almost, but not quite.
Is he going to jail? If so, how much time? No, he's not going to jail, dude. No, I don't think so.
What a turnaround. He made it sound like it was so clean and cut, but if it was that cut and dry, he wouldn't have this opinion now, would he?
From right-wing and right-adjacent and like center-right commentators who have made this case like they are a part of the defense team to like reduce it to just individual acts of self-defense. Like in that situation, someone was coming at him and he shot that person and killed them, okay? And then other people were coming at him because they thought he was an active shooter, but it's deserved to kill them as well. Guess what, dude? It's like Grand Theft Auto, or it's like Sonic. You can collect all the gold rings. Once you kill one person and people think you're an active shooter, the rest of those kills, if they come after you, are valid. You can just get away with it. Just ping, 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 ping. Everyone's coming at you, dude. Just shoot all of them. It's called a combination. You can get a kill streak. What a pussy. He couldn't even get a UAV unlocked. You know what I mean? Like, you only got 2.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. He seems to be just as crude and naive as he ever was regarding this situation. That clip just fooled me a little. This guy really has some problems. I truly worry about the people that follow everything this guy has to say as if it was gospel. What do you guys think about the stages of cope? Is Destiny wrong? Am I not seeing things clearly? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this video here, as well as other longer form docu-style content. Anyway guys, till next time.
Operate going forward. Like, that is a psychotic Amerifat take. I'm sorry. You have a fat brain, okay? You have Amerifat brain. That's what you have. Your brain has gotten rotund and smooth and fattened by being an Amerifat. And you think that like this is appropriate. You are an Ameroid or whatever